He just hit it, yeah. He totally was just like, yep.
He's going to get the one kill in that bomb incoming onto the side. FNX has to stand up. Joe, he gets the triple FNX. Oh my God, what a way to win that round. They don't have a smoke, so this over still. Oh, I love that.
Welcome everybody to ESL's King of the Hill, coming to you live from their Burbank studios here in Southern California. I am James Chen.
And I'm Sajam. It's a pleasure to be here, James.
That's right. This is week number 4 of ESL's King of the Hill, where they have been pitting NorCal and SoCal against each other, continuing a decades-long rivalry.
Yeah, this has been going on since the dawn of time.
The rivalry is older than you are, I think,
The rivalry
right?
is older than me. NorCal and SoCal have been slugging it out. It's been a few interesting weeks so far. SoCal has won all 3 weeks that have finished. NorCal has not put themselves on the board yet. And this weekend is pretty interesting because we have a couple of transplants representing both NorCal and SoCal. Not natives, people who were originally from the East Coast.
Yes.
Who have now moved over into their respective regions and are going to be slugging it out.
Yeah, and if you guys aren't familiar with the format on how the King of the Hill works, is we get one player from SoCal region, one player from NorCal region to compete against each other every single week. And the winner between those two goes on and plays the King of the Hill from the previous week.
Right, and you can see it right there. It's going to be a first to 10 as a reminder in case you guys are curious. You saw them just a second ago. The players will be Evil Genius is KBrad and NYChrisG. KBrad representing NorCal and NYChrisG and SoCal. It's a first to 10. Every character is allowed. The beach and training stages are not allowed, and the loser can change their character. Winner has to stick to it. Pretty standard rules.
Right.
What you'd expect at most major events. You can see them there, the 2 players. Chilling, big chilling.
Just ready to go. And of course, Chris G from New York City and KBrad from Maryland, I believe, right? So he's nodding his head, so I'm assuming that's correct.
And you can see the bracket, of course. Mr. Chris G and KBrad are going to be thrown down first. This is the first to 10. As a reminder, these 2 will be playing. And the winner gets the chance to go against the King from Southern California. That'll be Ronin's Alex Myers. So it's a big chance for either of them to get, you know, some of that prize money, $500, as well as win a lovely Controller Chaos arcade stick. That's one of the prizes and accolades you get for winning, you know, this lovely King of the Hill. So just keep in mind that that's what they're fighting for, as well as, you know, you people at home, if you'd like to get a Controller Chaos stick, you can, of course, do so by following the social media channel over at Controller Chaos, as well as ESL SF. That is the Twitter account you guys should be looking out for. And of course, you can see them there, Controller Chaos. As we mentioned, winner of this will get a custom ESL King of the Hill Controller Chaos arcade stick. It's pretty nifty. They drew up a little concept over on their Twitter if you'd like to take a look at it. But I think we're just about ready. We're going to hear from both of our players with Mr. James Chen to see what they think heading into this matchup.
All right, welcome everybody. I am here alongside our players, Mr. Kenneth Bradley and Mr. Chris Gonzalez. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Real good. Happy to be here. ESL Studios. It's pretty nice out here.
Now, what about you, Chris? How are you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Came here to chill. Came here to play some KBrad.
Now, the interesting thing is I feel like both of you players have had a lot of really great success in Street Fighter V recently. Let me start with you. You at Southern California Regionals got 4th place. You played really well. 3rd place? Oh, okay. 3rd place. You played really, even better than I remember. No, but you played really well, and obviously, I felt like you kind of announced yourself that your Cammy is here to stay now. So what was the difference? What change do you feel like occurred before SoCal Regionals?
I was traveling so much, so I was just getting bodied by every region. You know, I was out there in Australia getting wrecked, you know, Europe getting wrecked. I'm like, I need to figure out how to, like, control all of this chaos. I feel like this game is so chaotic. So I just try to do less now, man. I try to, like, impose my will when I get the knockdown, and if it doesn't work, I'm like, let's go back to the safe stuff. So, yeah, I guess it's been working.
And you were kind of going around characters for a while, then Guile came out, and all of a sudden you found your character. What is it about Guile specifically, do you feel like that plays to your style of play?
Well, Guile's got combos. For the most part, I do like the defensive style, but when I had to choose between characters in this game when it first came out, as KBrad said, there's too much chaos. And, as much as I wanted to use Cammy, we could have had another Cammy mirror match. She's just not as fun. Guile, I feel like he has a certain prestige, where it's like people want to see him, It's cool. It's funny. Just like how Knuckle Do won, this past weekend. It's like, people feel it when you get hit with Flash Kick, when you get hit with Sonic Boom, even Standing Fears. Like, everything is so unique about him, even though it's like the most basic character of all time.
Well, I mean, so Chris mentioned this about Cammy. I know I've expressed this, that I feel like Cammy is not exactly the most fun character to use, but it looks like you are having a lot of fun using her. Do you find her just like really, really exciting to play?
I don't know. I think it's just I'm biased. Like, like I feel like if I wasn't a Cammy main, if I didn't love the character so much, I probably would think the same thing everyone else thinks. Like, oh, she's so boring. But when I'm on that screen, when she's on that screen, I'm like, she's so sick. I'm like, this is the sickest Cammy I've ever seen. But I don't know. I went back and played 4, and I'm like, she actually isn't as exciting. But she's exciting to me. That's all that matters.
Well, one interesting thing, both of you guys mentioned this, is, you're trying to control the randomness a little bit. And to me, that sounds very Marvel-ish. Like, I know in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, people have talked about you kind of control the randomness. Do you feel like that Marvel background has helped the both of you guys become really good at this game?
Yeah, of course. I know KBrad's the best Marvel player out right now, But, playing Morgan, it definitely has taught me a lot about, not even just playing defensive, but just learning how to make someone not hit you. Like, that's the whole point of the game. You don't want to get hit. And, I feel like for the most part, I can kind of do that, especially when it comes to like pool play and stuff. Like, I could just play defensive and then that's it, I'm good. But I'm trying to balance that, both types of gameplay when it comes to playing like the top level players. It's a lot different.
Yeah, I can see a lot of similarities with the Morrigan and Guile strategy, zoning with projectiles. So how are you going to approach that matchup? How are you going to go up against this Guile?
I have no idea. Like, I lost a dude 2 tournaments in a row. He picked Guile both times. I'm like, I don't know what this character's doing. But I'm just going to use this so that next time I play I like scrape him, you know what I'm saying? So my man Chris about to help me in the match. About to play this first to 10 so I can know the match, so I can scrape some dude next time. That's all I care about. But I don't know. Play patient, neutral jump the booms, try to EX drill through the booms, EX dive kick over the booms. We'll see what happens.
And what about you? Has watching Knuckle Do versus him helped you understand how to play that match?
Yes and no. KBrad is a little impatient, compared to his father Zhao Hai. It's funny though because when Du was gonna play Zhao Hai, he told me, he's like, oh, I've been practicing Guile, Cammy like forever, and I was like, he's gonna dive kick you so hard, and Du was like, oh no, I got this, and exactly what I said, he reacted to every Sonic Boom, and I feel like that's how you play the matchup. And, then, Mika was involved, and we don't talk about that.
All right, well, this is going to be an exciting first to 10 here, too. Obviously, very good friends, but enemies on the game. So after this break, we're going to start this first to 10. Stick around.
everybody, welcome back to ESL King of the Hill. James just had a lovely interview with everybody.
That's right, yeah.
He did a fantastic job. Both of these guys had fantastic interviews. That was really impressive. They had it was pretty funny.
I mean, honestly, these guys have played each other a lot. They're good friends, and so you can definitely
like multiple
see that.
games.
Yeah, exactly. So really good stuff between. I can't wait to see these guys go up against each other.
Yeah, KBrad's like, I don't know what this matchup is. Let's learn it. And Chris is like, I'm gonna get dive kicked. So it's like, those are the responses you want to hear. But both of them are sitting down, ready to go. It's gonna be a first to 10 as a reminder, and it's winner moves on to play against Mr. Alex Myers. So even if Chris doesn't get dive kicked by KBrad, he might immediately get dive kicked by Alex Myers.
He got two Cammies to go up against potentially.
That's the potential threat, right? So you have to watch out for that.
Or we're gonna get a Cammy mirror.
Or we'll get a Cammy mirror, which is obviously James is not gonna be able to control himself.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna be like, it's Cammy everywhere.
Yeah, with the Cammy mirror, it's probably gonna be over. But let's jump into the match. We're gonna have these guys going down in a first to 10 to see who's gonna be going up against Alex Myers for King of the Hill. There they are.
Yep.
You can see all the players on both sides who are out of there. Myers still holding on to that crown. And these are the last little competitors we've got here for this ESL King of the Hill.
All right, so they're getting the thumbs up here, ready to go. And yeah, I mean, how do you feel like this match goes between Guile and Cammy?
Well, as Chris said, I think Guile gets dive kicked. I think like if you play reactive and you can you have good jump timing as well as like you have good whiff punishes, because a lot of Guile's buttons, if you duck, which is exactly what Cammy wants to do, right? She wants to duck and hit low forward.
Right.
They'll just whiff over her head. So if you try to walk up and check with something like, forward fierce or something like that, right? Or you want to hit one of your big Guile buttons like back fierce or, something like that, it's going to be a problem. But, he has Sobot to deal with it, which is the forward medium kick. It's going to be interesting to see how the footsies go. Oh, we do have the new stage.
Dude, we're going to play on the new stage. And, I hope these guys don't get vertigoed in the middle of the match.
No. Big back fierce. Yeah, okay, so I like that KBrad's checking these buttons from Guile as he moves in.
Yeah, now KBrad definitely likes to play a more patient grounds kind of game. So I feel like the way Shanghai was beating NYChrisG in Canada Cup was he was just going in and going crazy.
Yeah, aggression, right? Really great reaction time, forward movement, and KBrad likes to play a little slower. Oh, wow, great reaction, but he cornered himself.
But he's going to get the throw right back into the corner. Goes for the 3 lights mix up to catch him jumping. Great
anti-air behind the head.
And not quite stunned yet, just right there. And wake up light punch. So good block from KBrad to bait that out.
Another reaction and the light kick again. Yeah, great reaction time from KBrad. Playing at a really good range for himself where he can kind of snuff out these normals with his little medium kick or react to booms with EX. It's good so far.
Yep, so definitely a first great round for KBrad. Let's see if ChrisG can try to solidify his defense a little bit more. Oh, gets under him with the dash under.
Yeah, nice I really like the pressure from KBrad so far. Oh my, yeah, just like that. And he doesn't press too hard when he gets a knockdown, you notice, right? He kind of just keeps it pretty simple.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, they hate getting wake-up jabbed and such. And, sometimes if you could minimize that, if you just think you can out-footsie your opponent, don't pressure too much once you get the knockdown.
Yeah, and it's a pretty big deficit for Chris, but he does have V-gauge, and he's got lots of screen space to work with. All right, baits the trigger pop.
All right, and now just trying to yeah, but you got to be careful that.
And that'll do it.
Yeah, not even just the EX drill, but the V trigger drill just going right through there, and there it is. KBrad taking the first game pretty quickly.
Yeah, great reaction time from KBrad on a lot of those booms you saw. He really didn't let too many of them get away. And when there was stuff from Chris like walk-up buttons, he did a good job getting out of the way or whiff punishing. So good round for KBrad. Oh,
right through there, but yeah, not fast enough. Guile recovery on Sonic Boom, much faster than most projectiles.
Yeah, freedom defended with that anti-air, but still KBrad gets in. One more for stun.
Oh, tried to bait out a flash kick, it looked like. But
sure.
ChrisG just went for the throw. And you see right there, that dive kick in the air stops her in the air so that the flash kick didn't hit fully, just one hit.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't lead to too much. Now walk down pressure for KBrad.
Good patience from ChrisG, though, blocking.
Oh, another confirm. Yeah, if you stand up there, you're going to get clipped. Oh, man, KBrad really just controlling wherever he wants.
Man, that's going to be that round right there. And honestly, KBrad, yeah, he's just getting whatever he wants, just getting right up in there. And ChrisG has some good patience, but I like the fact that KBrad is remaining counter-patient. He's just waiting for that one opportunity to punish the whiff throw.
Yeah, and if he tries to throw bait and Chris doesn't take the bait, that's okay for KBrad because he's made it in so consistently that it's not really a big deal if he loses pressure once, right? You see that low poke so good at Guile. When he tries to walk back, he just gets clipped by the low medium kick. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that is one thing that a lot of people aren't aware of. If Cammy does do that stand light kick and then crouch light kick, you know, that little mix-up there, it's not really that tight of a block string. Some people with 3-frame jabs can jab in between it. You can EX flash kick through it like we just saw KrysG do. So it's not a free pressure that she gets in that situation.
Yeah, if you're willing to take a risk, can't crushed. And you know, this is a good round for Chris. The pace is much better for him.
Again, okay, yeah, I like that KBrad went up for the throw. Actually, this time, there we go. Gets the second throw, tries to bait it out, but Chris being very patient. We're not going to get any phenom dunks here, 4 in a row. Oh, it's coming right into the critical art.
That'll do it. It's 2 games for KBrad so far, really consistently finding offense.
Yeah, and that's tough too, because as you mentioned, Chris was playing really, really well. Very solid defense, but then just got opened up one time right into critical art and just lost so much life.
Yeah, it's so hard because Cammy walks so fast, so her walking you down is a real threat at, you know, pretty much any point. And not only that, but the air approach as well is difficult to deal with.
Oh, okay, fiercing her out of the dive kick. Of course, that's always a risk. If you try to do that, then she's just going to jump fierce you in the head, and you're going to eat that all day. Whoa.
Little dash up jab wasn't safe from Chris. Counter hit. He needs maybe one more for stun.
Yep, there it is. Chris touching buttons 2 times in a row on wake up. KBrad getting max damage there in the corner. Wow, didn't get her meaty timing.
Back throw. This is big. This is where the loop can get set up if KBrad happens to get hit. Anti-air.
Oh, beautiful. Using that V-trigger activation as a preview to see what the opponent is doing, and you can react to the jump very easily.
Yeah, it's that freeze frame that you need to just, you know, get in there and make it happen. Now you see Chris playing a little bit more forward, right? Trying to get in there and make it happen, but KBrad's intercepting well. I think he's figured out the style adjustment.
Okay, gets the reset, but again, both of these guys with great patience on those throw baits. Oh no, it looked like at the last second, KBrad tried to walk under, not gonna work.
Yeah, big damage. And Chris, yeah, you see much more offensive. He's realized that the defensive stuff's not working quite as well.
Oh, but KBrad's in. KBrad's in. He got 1 EX dive kick in there. Yep, going to be using that. Actually, we hadn't seen a lot of E-reversals from Chris yet. I'm surprised about that because that's definitely a good tool for Guile to have against someone like Cammy.
See that whiff punish, and now KBrad corner positioning. He's still 1 from taking this round with so much meter.
Oh,
Punish.
blocked
No.
at the last second, but wrong. Button, yeah, she does fall a distance away, so that stand fierce not going to reach.
What a dash under from Chris. You see all the meter, though, for KBrad? That's dangerous right now. Critical art could be off any of those buttons. Oh, no confirm. Got to be careful. That down fierce is dead if he gets hit by it.
Yeah. It's going to go raw right into the critical art afterwards.
Yeah, it's a scary normal right now for Chris. He's really got to be careful about it.
Well, that's scary too. Once you get that Sobat blocked, you're negative, and that kind of gives the opponent an opportunity. And yes, there's the surprise EX Sonic Boom.
Yeah, just dash in at the last second. KBrad trying to take up space. And Chris had it out there.
Here he comes. Comes into
Oh,
the
this
building.
building.
The
Oh,
building.
man.
Here we go.
If you have not seen this, you might get a little sick. Warning you. Chase down, KBrad, corner positioning.
There you go. Adding a little bit of the pilot wing sound effects there.
It made it worse. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, great float in the air from KBrad.
And great defense. And finally, the one time, finally baits out the throw and gets the proper punish. And KrysG trying to get out of there.
Oh, how long? You're just going to walk in this man's face. That time, Chris tried to hit a button, and that's the third game.
KBrad, Kenneth Bradley going up 3-0 over KrysG.
You know, those defensive buttons from Guile are just so slow and not consistent enough that Cammy can just walk forward in your face like that. It's really hard to contest, right? And so KBrad's established that close range game and that walk down pressure so he can get away with walking in and out of your range like that.
Now, obviously, KrysG, his main character is Guile right now, but he messes with a lot of Ibuki. He's played a little bit of Urian recently. In fact, even at the Red Bull event this last weekend, I saw him using, I believe it was Urian on stream.
Oh, man. Got him again. Yeah, this is going to be big damage. Meeting from KBrad. One more on the round, and that'll do it. Yeah,
Wow.
Chris, he's got to figure out something because it's like she just gets in so consistently, Cammy. It's like it's so tough to get her away.
Yeah, and I also feel like Chris, I mean, he's gotten a few successful crouching light punches on Wake Up, but I almost feel like that's kind of hanging Chris, you know what I mean? Because, like, the more he lands that, the more, quote, confident he might get in Wake Up buttons, because he's getting counter hit a lot on Wake Up.
It's hard, yeah. He's got to find an answer. Yeah, you got to flash now that he's worried about the buttons.
Again, just using that to get in there.
Good reactions, Chris. Yeah, but you see those buttons from Guile, so stubby and slow. Really easy for Cammy to get in there with her low medium kick. The walk down again. And KBrad has taken up so much space because he's earned it. I mean, Cammy's buttons, right? It's so tough to deal with as Guile.
Ooh, okay. I thought that might have been an EX Sonic Boom to punish that whiff dive kick.
Oh, great backdash to get away.
Again, patience. KBrad trying to get him to whiff the throw, but that should be able to do it right there, yeah.
Yeah, a huge amount of damage that he just ate for that one jump at the end. And that should be 4-0 KBrad.
Yeah, this has been a lot of domination here so far. Now, remember, this is a first attempt, so they have an opportunity to experiment with different characters, but it looks like KrysG is going to stay with Guile.
Yeah, he has to come up with a new game plan, I think. I like that he's pressing a bit more and V-scale booms are out. Oh, great reset. Walk down.
That was just a good indication right there of how much her hurt box extends downward on her dive kick. You just saw her just fall on that Sonic Blade.
What defense from KBrad? He really survived that stun being an issue. Still a pretty big deficit.
Oh, okay, Chris hitting buttons there to counter. Not quite stunned yet. Again, still safe from it. And from what we've been seeing KBrad do, this is definitely not over yet this round. Oh, no flash kick. I thought he was charged up for it in time.
He just didn't pull the trigger on
there it is. The V trigger was still active, and here comes KBrad. Not going to spend the EX just yet. Wants to make sure it's in a position where you either catch him up or just win him the round.
Try to EX anti-air boom. Chris just a second ago. Oh, okay, the float. Wow, 2 of those, and not one of them confirmed from KBrad. Down charge,
oh,
yeah.
Beautiful, yeah.
That's what the V-trigger pop was about, right? You saw him standing, and he used that as an opportunity to build that down charge and get the flash kick.
Little extra trick there to
Whoa,
do a
that was
walking
huge.
flash kick, yeah.
Huge range.
I think this is the first time KrysG has managed to take the first round.
Yeah, that I can remember for sure.
Oh, he's going to get the counter hit. Yeah, combo into EX Sonic Boom. Here comes.
Empty low and a stun.
There it is.
Might be it if he can get the corner carry. Boom.
Okay,
goes for
for a
knockdown.
sweep. Oh, tried to do a meaty throw. And KBrad going to counter with his own. Oh, boy.
Big punish.
Yeah, here we go. Right into the corner. EX, not quite enough to stun.
Next hit will stun, though. He has to be careful. Oh, that point blank boom. I wonder if that was a V reversal, maybe. Just turned into boom. Either way, game for Chris.
Yeah, remember, and either of these players can call for a little break, but it's just like a little 30-second break where they can
Hit that
stop
character
and
select.
think about it a little bit. But so far, they're just going right back into it. So it's going to be 4-1 KBrad. Oh, he got
clipped.
caught.
Yeah. Wonder what that was.
Yeah, might have tried to jab it at the last second. There you see that dive kick, that delay at the top of the jump, making it so hard to anti-air that.
Yeah, I like more defensive buttons out of Chris, trying to intercept KBrad. You know, you can get low medium kick for that, but yeah, stuff like that, right? You got to stick those buttons out there just to make him think about it.
There you see one of the nice things about Cameron. Her buttons are so fast that every time Chris has managed to get a V reversal out, it just doesn't even hit her.
Yeah.
She just recovers in time and is able to block it.
He's got a slower V reversal.
Yeah.
So no more V trigger for KBrad. The walk down. Oh, the boom really didn't combo, but it was threatening enough that he got it.
Oh, but he's going to be able to get this full combo. She's crouching. Oh, he went for the reset instead.
Yeah, got to be careful about that V gauge from KBrad. Oh, the jump back. One more.
That's not enough to kill.
Yeah, he tried the target combo. It didn't work. Overhead again.
And yeah, KBrad sitting on that V trigger still.
No
Can go through Sonic Boost, and it's going to get the hit on the counter and takes that round. Man.
Just a sliver left. And that happened, you know, that's the strength of a character like Cammy, 2-bar V-trigger, right? You get a couple of those in a game, on a round, and it's really tough, right? There's a couple of situations. Wow, great reaction from Chris.
And interestingly enough, like a character like Fang has that, but you know what? It just doesn't go away fast enough.
Right.
You know, but Cammy, if you can burn it almost instantly and build up another one right away.
Yeah, another block. You see that V-reversal so slow. Oh, just take the big risk, yeah. Crushed again, and now Chris really looking much better in this round. He's taking a bit more risks as KBrad approaches, and he hasn't really been able to adjust to that just yet.
Yeah, but you can see KBrad right now, his defense has been immaculate, just really patient blocking. He hasn't been opened up really by any shimmies or anything like that.
Oh, didn't get it. I don't know if that was delayed flash kick or something. The throw, yeah, that'll do it.
How many of these rounds have we seen already now where it just feels like KrigG is just doing so well at the beginning, playing really solidly, and then KBrad just making the comeback right at the end of the round?
Yeah, I feel like that's been a lot of it. I mean, there's definitely times where Chris looks so comfortable, and then, you know, that's the scary part about playing Guile against a character like Cammy with her walk speed, buttons, and just ability to open you up. It's so scary. You're never really out of it. Yeah.
There
Crush.
we go. Yep.
Stun. It's combo here. It's not going to be huge damage, right? It's just an extra little bit to add on. Empty low. One more will do it for KBrad.
All right, let's see if Chris can start his own crazy comeback. Of course. Oh, yeah. All right, he's going to get the flash kick. Has the corner position now. If he can just get KBrad to touch a button. But KBrad, oh, here we go. Little bit of V-trigger left, but he's not going to use it.
Oh, he didn't have the charge. And okay, he gets the flash kick anyway.
Oh,
That's
boy.
Just, probably still be the round.
Yeah, Guile does a lot of damage. Oh,
Yeah,
he still
there it
had a
is.
little bit of trigger left.
Yeah, that was an excellent confirm from Chris to realize how much V-gauge you actually had available and go for the proper confirm. That was really good.
Probably noticing the bracelets on Guile.
Yeah, you were showing us earlier that when he's in V-gauge, I never even noticed that his hands are all glowy.
The little sonic boom bracelets, yeah.
Looks like Wonder Woman.
All right. Yeah, and you can see right there that one of the advantages that Cammy has is every time she jumps over the sonic boom, it's not like Guile can just counter it super easily. It becomes a mix-up almost in her favor a little bit.
Empty low traded with the jab. Now this is looking really good for KBrad so far.
Well, KrigG did have a nice comeback last round. Oh, but it's not going to happen this round.
Yeah, don't know what that was. Maybe a flash kick.
Yeah.
He had the down charge, right? It was probably a flash kick that just didn't come out.
Yeah, and also don't forget the first 2 frames aren't even invincible. So
Yeah,
if he just does a regular flash kick, you could just get hit out of it.
Nice little anti-air on the landing of the dive kick. Confirms from KBrad.
Okay, wake up EX. You gotta show that. You have to show that, otherwise oh, okay, he gets the counter hit, but only the stand jab, and that's really not gonna lead to much. And there we got the EX drill to get himself in there.
Hey, there hasn't been a lot of wake up uppercut from KBrad. Wow, what a walk down. Her walk speed's so fast she chased the back walk from Guile. V reversal's too a little slow, but at least gets negates some of this pressure.
Yeah, but look at all that gray health that's building up for KrigG right now. One hit, that's gonna be a ton of damage.
You see her walk speed? She just walked down the jump back.
Oh, and there goes all that gray health. That was
Got him, and that is the confirm he needs. And that's that space, right? He takes it up so convincingly with the walk down pressure, and that's just a problem. It's really hard to deal with.
all right. Well, KBrad is gonna go up by quite a bit now.
6-1, it seems, yeah.
See if KrigG decides to maybe try a different character, see if there's something that he wants to show a different look, or if he's going to stick with it. Nope. He is
Yeah, I
gonna
think
stick
he's
with
locked
Guile.
into Guile. I mean, it's really learning, right, about how to deal with the character on the way in.
It's interesting, too, because, you know, KBrad mentioned that, you know, he lost to NYChrisG a couple of times. And so, really curious right now, like, what are the main differences between NYChrisG and what KrigG is doing?
Right. Oh, big drop.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh,
goes for a
reset.
Reset, and it works.
He's
So
going to get mid-screen damage.
That's right.
Probably reset. Do a couple of booms. Oh, yeah, just the empty.
Yeah, try to get the stun off of that throw. Not gonna happen. Oh, a trade.
Got him. Oh, the drop.
Oh, but again, no punish, and there's a problem with Guile's stubby normals. You know.
I wonder if he can just do low strong flash. I don't know. Oh, that was missed.
supposed to be drill.
Or critical. I don't know what it was. He had full gauge. Oh, and the trade. Yeah, Cammy's button.
That
medium
kick is so good.
So another round for KBrad. Oh, it's out of range, but not a punish. Yeah, that works out for Chris.
Yeah, again, that's where that jumping game, like I said, when Guile wants people to jump over the sonic boom because then you can counter them, but Cammy, because she can change her jump arc, because she has so many options from the air, it's really hard to get a consistent anti-air against her.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. KBrad maybe looking for a double roundhouse V-trigger.
Oh, nice confirm into the dash forward, so not going to be close enough to the corner. I don't think he's going to be able to convert that into a loop. Yeah, so he just goes for the mix-up instead and is able to block, but no punish from Chris.
You see the down charge from Chris. Oh, that could have been it. Yeah, you got to be careful.
But even though he had the down charge, you saw no flash kick from Chris because he was worried that KBrad was going to dive kick and cause that flash kick to miss again.
Yeah, and being able to shrink yourself in the air like that and change your jump arc is so powerful. It's such a good tool in fighting games. You see, it makes Chris give up space right there just because he expects it. And you see him, he has to jump away. He has to try to find an escape option. And it's so tough against Cammy with her forward walk speed and just you know, button range, as well as the ability to just jump and dive kick and chase.
Yep. Okay, good punish from Chris, though. That time, catching the dive kick and the whip. Oh, wow. Recovered in time to block the jump attack from Cammy.
Yeah, just walks up with a throw after. Her buttons are dangerous enough that it's a threat the whole time. Great air to air. He still got the boom.
The boom is still in play. Gets the counter hit fierce. Crush counter. And trying to zone out with those EX Sonic booms.
Oh, there's that low medium kick.
And yeah, that's uppercut. You have to confirm if it's a low forward cancel into it. Uppercut's the only thing that'll combo in that situation. Dash up throw.
One more for the round. Double, and there's the overhead. It got him at the tail end of it. I thought it was going to whiff, actually. It was right there at the end. Had it whiffed, KBrad could have whiff punished, but got hit.
All right, so KrysG taking himself to 2 games. Still down 2-6, however. Got a long way to come back, but you know, that's why these first to 10 sets are always so exciting, because the adjustment that you can see during the course of this long set.
Yeah, KBrad actually missed his medium, but I think that's what caused KrysG to get opened up a second ago. Corner carry, ready, close to stun.
Ooh.
Gets rid of some of that stun with the V reversals, yeah.
Oh, but just right back into it again. Stun a threat again, and that's going to be it right there.
Yeah, despite using 2 V reversals to gain that extra little bit. Maximum meter gain for KBrad, you can see. Huge amount of bar down there in the bottom right. I mean, that's always a threat, right? He has those EX drills that react to the booms, or the EX dive kicks.
Just clipped. Just clipped.
Well, that trade is great for KBrad.
And sweeping under the Sonic Blade, and is going to be able to get pressure from that. No confirm off of the crouch light stand jab.
Oh, he just walks into it. That EX boom is so fast. Out of range. Little checks from Chris, but, you know, it doesn't turn into much. All right, now he's got this corner. That medium punch with the walk down pressure. And yeah, it's scary to anti-air right there as Guile. I mean, especially without down charge.
And gets the throw. Here comes
KBrad. The
oh,
V trigger.
You got to watch for the forward dash after the forward throw. She is negative in that situation. You can punish that.
Pops it. And you see him fake. Yeah, full critical art available for KBrad. So scary to throw too many booms. Other side.
Goes for the whiff jump into throw. Fake cross up.
She's still got that V gauge available.
And I'm going to tell you right now, the scariest thing to do. Oh,
punish.
That's going to be a punish.
Oh, got a miss. Oh, okay.
But that is one of the scariest things to do in footsies and fighting games, is just walking forward. That is the hardest thing to do, and probably the last component that most people develop in their footsie game. And the fact that we've seen KBrad walk KrysG almost like a fourth of the stage just shows how highly developed KBrad's footsie game is now.
Yeah, the walk down from that far away. I mean, against a character like Guile, you got to get in, right? But so confidently, it's really dangerous to do. Now it seems like Chris is slowly finding some of the options. He's closing out some of the things that he's looking for, pushes them onto the boom. You could hear the boom flying across the stage there a second ago. That's what the noise was. Breaking the sound barrier.
Oh, wow, great confirm. Crouching medium kick, and yeah,
her walk speed is so crazy. She just walked out of that. Okay, drop. And challenge is big.
Oh boy, here we go. Into the corner. He should be able to convert this. Oh, wrong button. He went for stand medium punch instead of stand fierce. Oh, and she's going to get through. Yeah.
Yeah, too many booms. Yeah. Just a little miss on that corner. Confirm. It's really weird as Guile to land the loop in a lot of situations like that, where you're like just outside the corner range and you're not quite sure if it's going to work or not.
Right. I think Chris tried to adjust it with a stand medium punch and a crouch jab sonic boom, but didn't work out. Harder to charge up in time in just those few buttons.
A little walk down pressure. I like Chris staggering, but now opened up. He does have bar. Ooh, just big back fierce too. That's a lot of damage on Cammy.
Another throw into the corner. Guile doesn't really get any throw loops or anything like that off of a forward throw into the corner. Nice EX flash kick, and using the correct uppercut as well. If he had woken up with the roundhouse or a medium one, it might have went under. Oh no, no conversion.
Oh, a little trade will do it. Yeah, lots of gray damage and chip had built up for KBrad, so he lost a lot of life just off of that. You know, he's still pretty far in the lead as we go into this 7-2, but you know, Chris has found some adjustments as the set has gone on. Mostly he's pressing and hitting buttons defensively at better timings, and he has his own offense set up better, but man, KBrad steamrolling this round. Oh yeah, man. That had worked a couple of times already. Didn't work that time. Air to air, one more for stun.
Oh, that'll do it.
It's going to be a big crush. Probably not going to commit too many resources to this, yeah.
Oh, wow. Actually used 2 bars, though.
Yeah, didn't spend the critical art.
Yeah. So he's going to save 1 bar coming into the next round. Yeah, but definitely wanted to make sure he got that kill.
For sure, yeah. I don't want to leave him alive with, you know, Gauge and lots of... and V-Trigger as well.
Oh, well, here comes KBrad. This is basically what we've been seeing all set long. It's a lot of this pressure. Chris trying to block as much as he can, but KBrad has such a good read on when to bait out the throw whiff from Chris.
Oh, out of range.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah, the double roundhouse. You tried that earlier. Big damage output on it. Next one will do it for KBrad.
Yep, EX, there it is. And now KBrad is up 8-2 over KrigG.
Really convincing so far. It's just like Cammy gets in, right?
Yeah.
She just walks in, and it's really hard to contest that range for Chris so far. It seems like he hasn't found the solution. And it's very similar to when Xiao Hai played Du in the same matchup. It kind of looks similar to that, right? Like KBrad's finding his way in when he wants. And you know, KBrad did beat Du at SCR it was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Oh man, almost close to stun already. Oh, okay, that's gonna buy him some time. Yeah, gets the counter hit medium punch, but Guile doesn't really quite have the same conversion ability on that counter hits medium punch that Cammy does.
Yeah, he gets the pressure behind the booms. Lots of them, air to air.
Into the sonic booms, yeah.
Got him.
Into fierce and drill. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that counter hit jab, you get the fierce, even without trigger pop, so yeah. It's gonna be confirmed for KBrad.
Nice reaction with the anti-air, stand jab out of the air, and KBrad being patient on landing, just blocking.
Yeah, down fierce, there's been a few of those in that range.
Okay.
Crush, and that looks so satisfying, that looks like a ton of damage, but it's really not too bad to eat that. Just back fierce counter hit.
Yeah.
Good block.
Again, Cammy able to convert into damage so much better than Guile can.
Yeah, he needs to get damage from zoning and, you know, chip and stuff like that, and it's really tough against Cammy, especially when KBrad's so precise about moving in.
I felt like that was another flash kick that just didn't get... Oh, big punish time, yeah.
See what resources he spends? No, he just wants to reset.
Yeah, because he knows...
Oh, the knee. How many? 3. How many? How many knees?
How many knees do you need?
How many knees?
Oh, man.
He found an infinite. Capcom, please. Capcom, please fix. Someone email the Capcom executives. That was crazy. Oh, man.
Oh,
and then they confirmed.
man.
How many knees to do way less damage than fierce uppercut critical art?
Oh, man. KBrad's like, all right, you played with me enough. Time to take this. Time to close this out.
Need some more knees. Oh, the reaction, yeah.
The Xiao Hai uppercutting through fireballs.
It's a great trade, yeah.
No. And now trying to keep him out there. Oh, great anti-air and KO, and the plane stops. Oh, no.
No, it's going to go through. Yeah, James?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. The stage, it's got a lovely sound design.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really impressed by that whooshing sound.
9 games for KBrad. He is on set point over KrigG so far in this matchup, which he mentioned, you know, he was trying to learn, he's trying to become more comfortable with. And, you know, him and Du have played 2-1 in Du's favor, but yeah, it seems like he's pretty comfortable about making it against Guile, or at least KrigG's Guile.
Yeah, and look at this, just a stun again right away.
Yeah,
and
that'll do
now
it.
at set point here now for KBrad.
To move in and try to put Narcon on the board. Anti-air. Yeah, I like the little stagger patience from KBrad, looking to see if there's reversal from Chris or anything like that. Oh, okay. All right. Just checking. Yeah, I mean, if Chris is going to stick out buttons at that range, might as well try to crush him.
Whirlwind Cammy.
Yeah, how many knees you want to hit? How the high kick?
Oh, there was one that connected.
That's surprisingly effective.
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to Ryu and Vega when they
Right.
whiff those stand roundhouses above your head. You feel like you should be able to whiff punish them, but they recover really fast. They just can't hit crouching characters, of course. Wow, wake up jump from Chris.
And Cammy is close to taking this, yeah. Oh, that low forward confirm would have been it.
Okay, EX flash kick gets both hits, and then the patience. Does he go for another one? He does! And there it is, 2 throws in a row. Guile definitely has that threat after the back throw.
Yeah, you can just walk up, and you know, bait you to try to tech or even just go for another throw.
Yeah, he can also do like a Sobat, catch you if touching buttons and combo off of it at that range. Oh, here we go. Big damage. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Chris was ready for the punish. All right, interrupt from KBrad.
Standing fierce from Cam. He's so good. Oh.
That's his range. Yeah, he's really got Chris caged in the corner.
Wow. Then just after 3 standing medium kicks, just a standing fierce all of a sudden, not even a whiff punish, but just to out prioritize Chris's attacks.
You see that walk speed from Cam, even backwards. Guile really cannot pursue. It's so tough. And KBrad, oh, okay, just got clipped by the tail end of it. Reaction, not in time.
Oh, not in time. Okay, he tried, but this should probably give it to Chris. Yeah, there it is. That was actually a really sick idea, just not quite fast enough. Guile should be very much used to fighting on airplane wings.
Yeah.
He did so against Doctrine Dark before in the past, so, you know, it shouldn't be hard for him to deal with.
Stop it, you.
Flash kicking off of airplane wings and landing onto the
Corner
floor.
positioning for KBrad, the walk down. Oh, dude, that fierce is so fast, and like you just use it as like you stick it out in that range where like any character hits a button into it. That was just a raw.
That was a link. Yeah, that was a link.
Yeah.
And it only links into the medium one at I think at that range.
I was gonna call it a manual uppercut. Just a manually inputted.
No auto double.
No auto double. It was just a big.
Oh, just now.
Oh! Come on, guy.
No reaction from KBrad, dude. He's just like, you know he's smiling. On the inside, he's smiling right now.
He's like, damn, I'm nice. Beat a throw. Oh, yeah, there's a counter hit.
Woo.
Yeah, KBrad's offense is so clean. He's so good at navigating this close range footsie game. He's so good about weaving in and out of the button.
Oh, that's going to do it right there.
Yeah, should be it.
One more combo into critical R, and there it is.
Yeah, that's going to do it. 10-3 for KBrad over KristG. In a tough match.
Yeah, and KristG, look at this. KBrad's still looking like he wants to go for some more. He wants to play some more. He's like, what did I do correctly in that match?
Yeah, just trying to figure it out. Yeah, that was a nice little set that these two guys had. KBrad is going to take it. He's going to get the W and a chance to play against Alex Myers for King of the Hill. So it's going to be an interesting match. Will be a Cammy Mirror, of course. I'm interested to see how that goes. I mean, one of the things that KBrad was mentioning is that he was always wanted to play Xiaohai in a Cammy Mirror. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does against Mr. Alex Myers. You can see the bracket. So now KBrad will be going up against Alex Myers in another first to 10. So it's going to be a pretty good game. I'm really curious, again, how this matchup will go. You know, I think Myers, Cammy, really strong, but definitely a different style in KBrad. So you're going to be able to see that kind of expressed in the mirror match we're about to see. KBrad maybe a little bit more patient. But Myers, that aggression, those hit confirms, just really talented player. So it's going to be really cool to see these two throw down for that NorCal-SoCal matchup, of course. And it looks like we're going to head over to James to talk to KBrad and Chris about the set they just played. So let's hear from it.
All right, I'm here with KBrad. You just took that set 10-3. Looked like you were able to just do what you wanted to do and helped your offense so much against Chris.
I was so mad because Chris definitely just let me win. Like when I was like he was throwing the booms, but he got hit by the dash. He was dashing in so much, so like it was like he would throw boom, and then I would block the boom, and then he would dash. You know, Guile doesn't have the fastest dash in the world. You know, so like I was reacting the first 4 to 5 games, Chris dashed at me a lot. So I was getting free damage off of the dash. When he started playing lamer, he was getting the wins. So I thought he was going to keep playing lame, and then he was rushing me down a lot, and I was like, come on, Chris, that's not the match, man. That's what I was thinking. I was like, come on, man, play lame, dog.
Well, you said that you were hoping to be able to figure out some things to work against NkLeDu, because you said NkLeDu has beaten you before in the past. Does it feel like you have a better sense of how that matchup goes?
Like at the beginning, I was like, how do you get around? Like I was trying to just get around the booms. So I was like, okay, like I'm just going to short dive kick to try to get around them. I'm going to probably neutral jump sometimes, like maybe try spin knuckle every now and then. But I think Chris was worried about me jumping over the booms too much, that he didn't throw them. Like it was sometimes where he wouldn't throw the booms at all, and he would fake a lot just to try to get me to jump. But I was like, It might work on everyone else, but I'm content with fighting on the ground. It's just that when booms hit me in the face all day, that's when I start to get annoyed. So I was expecting Chris to throw a bunch of booms, just barrage of booms over and over again, but he didn't play like that.
Now, I remember we talked beforehand that, the start of the year when Street Fighter V first came out, it didn't feel like you have quite the success that you are having now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how close do you feel like you are playing to maximum KBrad?
7. I feel like it's a lot of times like in the set I missed a bunch of stuff. Like I missed my double roundhouse combo. It was a lot of times where I had a win. Like it was one time I had a win. I did strong and I missed the fears for whatever reason. I'm like, this game is so simple and I'm still missing all this stupid stuff. So maybe 7. Yeah, 7. I feel like the gameplay, like as far as like my strategies, I feel like my strategies are pretty good. Like maybe like an 8, 8.5. But as far as like executing everything,
consistency,
yeah,
right?
It's like a 7.
Okay, well, you're going to be going up against Alex Myers next. How do you feel of the Cammy mirror?
I like the mirror, but it's all about like not making mistakes because Cammy hits hard and Cammy bleeds. She has like 900 health. So I feel like if I make a mistake, I'm gonna eat like the most damage. If I do DP and it gets blocked, crush counter into death. So I feel like Myers will beat me if I make too many mistakes. If I play like super safe, I feel like I'm pretty confident playing like that.
Well, we're going to find out. Let's see if NorCal can take it for the first time here at King of the Hill. It is going to be a Cammy mirror, KBrad versus Alex Myers, coming right after this break. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to ESL's King of the Hill. We just finished our first set with KBrad defeating KrigG, and we are coming to you live from the Burbank studios. I'm James Chen.
And I'm Sejam.
Nice.
Thanks, James.
And again, we are going to be going on into the second half now to see who will be the official King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's going to be our last King of the Hill set that we have here. It's going to be between KBrad and Alex Myers. Alex Myers, of course, representing Southern California. KBrad from NorCal now.
That's right. And it's going to be a Cami mirror, so that's going to be fun. Yeah. And in case you guys just tuned in, if you guys aren't familiar with the format, basically every week we invite a SoCal and a NorCal player in. This week, SoCal was represented by KrigG. NorCal was represented by KBrad, and they're going up against each other. And as I mentioned, KBrad took that 10-3.
Yeah. That was Cami Guile. Of course, as you mentioned, the format is a 1st to 10. You can play whatever characters you like. The beach and training stages are banned, which is pretty standard. And if you happen to lose, you want to change characters, you can go for that. But both of these guys, Cami players through and through, so yeah. I'd be surprised about a character switch.
Exactly. So.
All right. So we're going to hop into our match here. You can see these are all the players we've had so far. It is up to the final 2. KBrad versus Alex Myers to see who is going to be King of the Hill for those 500 smackaroos, Controller Chaos, Arcade Stick, and just the bragging rights.
Yeah.
You know, this is a Cami mirror especially, so it's going to be fun because, you know, same character throwing down.
And of course, 3 weeks already, it has been SoCal victors.
Yeah.
They've taken it 2 times for Chris Tatarian, now Alex Myers, who defeated Chris last week.
Right.
So now he has to go up against KBrad. Will NorCal finally get one?
That's gonna be that's a good question. It's really gonna be interesting to see if maybe, you know, now KBrad can sneak one in and get that last W for NorCal in the final week. But in the meantime, yeah, Alex Myers has been a big threat.
Yeah, and he won himself a Controller Chaos controller. You retweeted what they look like just a while ago, so you can check that out on @Sejam on Twitter. It's really pretty, actually, really, really classy looking artwork on there. And again, very high quality artwork. They've told me before that it was like similar to what they do for cars, so it's not gonna rub off. The artwork's not going anywhere. Really high quality stuff.
So yeah, it's super fancy arcade stick, really nice. And the winner is gonna get one. You know, Alex Myers has already got one, so it's gonna be pretty cool. But the one thing we do want to talk about is lovely Ultra Chen.
Yes.
Which we are a part of. Of course, we do a show every Tuesday. Except this Tuesday. Since everybody's a bit busy, a couple of people are out of town, but we have a Tuesday show every night over on twitch.tv/UltraChenTV.
Yeah, give it a follow. We'll do all sorts of streaming from time to time, so definitely check that out.
Yeah, so that's usually what's going to be going down every week. Just happens to be this week. We're all busy flying in and out every which way.
Yeah, something also important is happening in the country as well.
It's election day. Go vote. I think both of us have already handled that.
Yes, I've taken care of that, yeah.
I voted
Dude,
sticker.
I totally wanted to bring that. I forgot.
Me too.
But, you know, it's all good. All right.
But yeah, as well as that, you can follow the channel you're watching right now, which is twitch.tv/ESL, as well as ESL on Twitter. That's part of how you get into the Controller Chaos giveaway. So follow over ESL SF on Twitter, as well as Controller Chaos. Retweet that picture of the lovely arcade stick and get a chance to win one of those. And just follow all the different social channels to see more ESL.
That's right.
In general.
And we're going to see some awesome ESL action right now. And we're going to have a match between KBrad as well as Alex Myers.
Right. In the meantime, there's the bracket again. You can see it's going to be KBrad, Alex Myers in a 1st to 10, which is a super long set. And, you know, as is tradition here, we're going to have an interview in just a minute where James is going to get a chance to talk to the 2 players. It's going to be interesting to see how they approach, like, a matchup where they're playing a mirror, right? It's the same characters. So it's going to be a good chance for both players to really show off and see what they're up to. So it looks like James is getting set over there. We're going to hear from both of these players and hear what their thoughts are heading into the matchup.
All right, here we are with Alex Myers and KBrad. I'm going to talk to you first here. You just saw that match, and you saw how much KBrad just kind of dominated over KrigG. How do you feel going into this Cami mirror?
That didn't really change my viewpoint on like how I feel this will go. I feel pretty confident going into it. I know the Cami matchup really well. Studied KBrad a little bit just to be a little bit more careful, you know. KBrad's a really good player. I look forward to playing him.
Now, both of you, I feel like, have really started excelling. You've been a great player in Street Fighter 4 for a long time, and right now you're really coming into your own here for Street Fighter 5. Alex, has really started excelling right now in Street Fighter 5, doing really well. Do you feel like he's gonna give you a tough time for this matchup?
Yeah, for sure. But Alex was good in 4. It's just he didn't travel nowhere. So it's one of those things where, like, like Punk did real good, but finally getting his chance. He didn't really travel to any of the events that much, so I already knew how sick he was. But I think I'm more scared of his style because I don't like fighting styles like this. So it'll be pretty fun to see how I'll be able to control the beast, Well,
what is it about his style that you don't like so much?
He goes in, dude. He goes in. I like the slow pace matches. I like the slow calculated. So when I fight one of the international players and they don't want to do anything, I'm right at home. I'm like, yeah, man, let's not do nothing. But when I fight somebody that wants to go in on me, I'm like, come on, man, I need a V reversal. It's -8 though.
All right, so knowing that, do you feel like that your style is going to be able to overwhelm KBrad a little bit?
I feel like we both kind of have an overwhelming style. Like, we know how to smother. So I feel like it could go either way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, how much does this mean to you to try to get a clean sweep of SoCal victory for 4 weeks in a row?
I really want to represent for SoCal right now. We haven't had any NorCal people winning, so I want to keep NorCal alive. So, yeah. Oh.
Now, you've been in NorCal for just a little bit here, but do you feel a sense of urgency, a sense of, dedication to NorCal to try to take this for them?
Yeah, I'm representing NorCal, so I've been there I moved in months ago, but I've been traveling so much. So I guess y'all been calling it NoCal. It kind of sucks, kind of sucks, man. But I hope we win. We'll see.
All right, well, we're gonna get to those matches. It is gonna be KBrad, Alex Myers, and a Cammy Mirror. I'm excited about that, so we'll get to that right after this short break.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the ESL King of the Hill. I'm Sajam. This is
James Chen.
And we are live. We're ready for our final match of the day to see who is going to be the king of the hill between Evil Geniuses KBrad and Ronan Alex Myers.
Right. And although one thing I do want to mention, after the match is over, you do not want to go anywhere because there's going to be a fun thing coming up afterwards.
Yeah, you guys should definitely stick around. It's going to be some cool stuff happening at the end, and also a really awesome match coming up right now between NorCal and Southern California. NorCal, who everybody has been affectionately calling NoCal because they haven't got a win so far. It's been 3 weeks of SoCal. 2 of those were Chris T. One of those, Alex Myers, who beat Chris T last week.
Yeah, and last week, yeah, it wasn't even there wasn't even a NorCal player there possibility to win that. But this time we do have KBrad, as he says, he does feel like that. You know, he wants to help NorCal win one game, well, 1 week. So,
and there it is. Looks like they're good to go over there, both of them. You see Myers donning the headset, and looks like they're ready to go into the match. All right, cool. Thumbs up for both of them. It's going to be a first 10 in the Cami mirror. Boom, knuckles. Yeah,
it's interesting because KBrad was talking about how he doesn't like the fact that Alex is a little more aggressive.
Yeah, he plays forward.
And so it is going to be 2 different styles of Cami, which is what's going to make this really interesting match. I'm really curious to see if Alex Myers' more, aggressive, more forward movement is going to do well against KBrad's back and forth.
Yeah, and that's one thing I mentioned as you were going over there for the interview, was that there's 2 different styles of play, right? There's KBrad style, which is a bit more control-based, a bit slower, and then there's the Alex Myers, who wants to turn it on and really pick up the pace. Oh, yeah, big fear sticking out. And that's a great counter poke button to intercept those buttons that Myers wants to hit, right? He wants to hit his medium kick.
Yeah, that's funny to me, too, because, KBrad was saying he was worried about Alex Myers going in, but KBrad just started that round completely on the offense.
You can see the offense from Myers so far, really picking things up now that he had that corner positioning. But, yeah, both these characters, glass cannons, lots of damage output, lots of offensive tools, but very low in life. So it's going to be an explosive round. It's not going to happen always, but it's definitely a threat. There it is.
I believe she's one of 2 characters with 900 health, 900 stun. It's just her and Dulcim, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she blows up. It's very easy for this character to just take a hit, and that's it.
But if she didn't, oh my god. She'd be so good.
Very powerful.
She'd be even way better than she already is. So.
See, stun already a threat for Myers. The jump over does get thrown. And one difference is that Myers will take risks on reversals much more than KBrad. KBrad rarely uppercuts on defense.
Yeah, against Chris, he barely did a wake-up uppercut. Like, almost never, it looked like.
Yeah, and on the other hand, Myers, he's not afraid to risk it. He's going to go for those uppercuts to get out of the way of things.
Yeah, especially if he has meter built up, too. He likes to do the uppercut into critical art to just keep himself safe, but Cami definitely fast enough to chase that down, so probably wouldn't work out as well.
You see KBrad backing off. He's trying to waste out this Alex Myers V gauge. You can see it in the bottom left. It's almost out. Oh, that's a punish.
Yeah.
Yeah, gave him corner positioning and everything.
Oh, okay, but wake up light punch from Alex Myers on counter hit. Does combo, and wow, a bad confirm from Alex. So KBrad is going to take game number 1.
Yeah, he thought that jab had counter hit. So he was like, all right, well, low jab, low strong uppercut, right? But it was just a regular hit. So he couldn't get the confirm he was looking for. And that's 2 rounds straight for KBrad in the first game. We'll see if that's an issue, right? It seems like already KBrad has established a more patient style.
I mean, when he gets his opportunity to get in, he definitely goes in. But yeah, backing up a lot, trying to waste out that V trigger, trying to play the footsie game. He's more patient trying to get in. And then once he is in, then he goes crazy.
Yeah, when he has the lead, he plays really safe. And Myers, I feel like he's got to find a way to make his way in on KBrad while he's playing that slower game. And I think that KBrad's offense is just, it's been safe too. It's not like he's really forcing a lot of crazy situations. Like, he'll walk up and walk back. Like, he doesn't want to overcommit to what it's going to be.
Missed dive kick there from Alex Myers. It's going to give KBrad an opportunity for the punish, and then the 2 mix-ups into the stun. That's going to do it right there. So KBrad's going to take that first round. And yeah, again, in the match that we saw against KrigG, KBrad was jumping a lot, but that was obviously because there were sonic booms there, so he was able to use that dive kick mix-up. But you can see right now, he is playing such a ground-based game against Alex Myers, not taken to the air very often at all.
That wake-up button from KBrad. And he hasn't even uppercut yet. He just established it because Myers, was going for something else. Reversal out of the way.
And switches the sides, too. So now, good corner positioning for Alex Myers, but still hasn't been able to get anything out of it. KBrad playing very solid defense.
Is this control in the corner, right? This is what Myers is looking for. All right, confirmed.
All right.
A little bit of damage on that. Good defense from Myers. He stayed patient, didn't hit any buttons between that block string.
But, I mean, this is kind of in KBrad's favor because he mentioned that Alex likes to go in. You notice that Alex is playing very tentative and very patient. So I feel like right now KBrad's game has really kind of stifled Alex's intent.
Yeah, he had the right idea. That was totally a throw bait that KBrad clipped. Just got lucky about it at the end of it. V-gauge now for Myers. Makes him pretty scary since he's almost got critical art on deck. That V-trigger drill will be a combo right into it.
Yeah, but again, KBrad, you see playing so patient, just letting that V-trigger drain out.
A few grounded buttons from Myers. Maybe that's to set up the air approach.
And that's one of the key things to KBrad's ground game that I've seen late in Ultra and now here in Street Fighter V. He is willing to not touch buttons for a good like 10 seconds on the clock. And that's really made his Cammy that much more threatening.
Oh, he tried to bait throw again, and he just got out of the range. That's the round, yeah, for sure. As soon as that back throw landed, Myers didn't have enough time. There was no way that he was going to build back that much life with just a few seconds. There was just that one mistake. 2 times in a row, he baited throw, like, it was the right idea, just wrongly executed, a little bit of spacing issues, and he hit the Fierce too early the last time. So if you're Myers, you know, like, all right, I have the right ideas. I just need to tighten up the execution a bit. A little buffer from KBrad, and he's got almost stun already.
Yeah, I went for the uppercut to get the extra stun. Oh, gets it with the EX dive kick.
Yeah, huge damage on that. I mean, a throw a kill or the big crush. KBrad really just, you know, mauling Myers in the corner when he knocked him down. And then he stayed patient at the end, right? It's the patience he mentioned, and I think that is making Myers crack. He really does have to tighten things up.
Yeah, and you mentioned Alex Myers definitely more willing to go for those wake-up uppercuts. So at this point in time, I almost feel like that Myers needs to make that read as well, that KBrad doesn't do wake-up uppercuts. So just be more aggressive on the knockdown and let KBrad prove that he's willing to do wake-up uppercuts before you try to bait them out. Nice throw tech from KBrad. Now back to this patience footsie game. Patient footsies game. Yeah, see I mean, missed dive kick right there, but the amount of buttons that Alex hits, maybe twice as much than KBrad in the neutral, maybe even more than twice as much.
Great chase down from KBrad too.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Goes in there, gets a second counter hit. Oh, didn't confirm that, but is that enough for stun? It is.
Yeah, well stun on her, and she gets the back throw for extra meter at the end. That was a good round for KBrad for most of it. It was just that Myers was able to turn on some offense at the end. And you see the jump from Myers. As we mentioned, he's more willing to move forward and take these kind of risks. Where KBrad, he's okay with just walking around for a while.
And you saw right there, KBrad throwing out the crouch light punch in the middle of that pressure string from Alex Myers. As I mentioned, the lights aren't necessarily as tight as they leave a lot of space in there, so KBrad taking advantage of it.
You see that KBrad just goes for the uppercut, Ender. He'll take the damage to go back to neutral because the neutral's been going his way.
Yep, there it is, that runaway. But as I said, Cammy's so fast, and KBrad knew the punish and the chase down. Close to stun, close to death. Alex really needs something here. This is going to be a start of it. He's going to save it, try to go for maybe another. Oh, see, there he goes again.
Yes.
Oh, not quite enough for the stun. Oh, that's going to do it.
That was a meaty jab on the V-trigger, and he was just ready for it.
Yeah, but you saw it again right there. So Alex Myers did the meaty stand light kick, and immediately KBrad with the counter crouching light punch, and it's beating the stand light kick into the crouch light kick sequence that Alex Myers is trying to go for.
Yeah, it seems like Myers has got to switch up the block strings he's going for after meaties, right? You know, maybe start meeting with that strong instead of the, you know, light kick.
Right, exactly.
See Myers baiting the wake-up uppercut again, and KBrad's not going to go to that option very often. It's one of those things where you got to have to read that he doesn't do uppercut that often. Great counter hit confirmed.
Oh, this is what KBrad was worried about, was that offense from Alex, but KBrad getting out of there with the properly timed counter hit crouch light punch.
Stun. He's going to have some meter. Not quite critical art yet, but he takes a knockdown and positioning. Yeah, that throw would have killed.
Okay, blocking that, yeah, and then gets the chance for another throw, and no tech this time from Alex Myers.
That's really one of the big strengths of Cammy, is that her pushback on a lot of her light normals is pretty low, and you know, a lot of her normals in general. So she can really keep up extended series of normals and then still throw you out on trade.
I've seen 5 stand light kicks in a row before.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the pushback is so light that you can just keep it up for a long time.
Oh, okay, got clipped, and there it is. There's Alex Myers willing to throw out those uppercuts, and perfect example there of that no pushback on the stand light kick in the throw.
And yeah, how many times has Myers uppercut compared to KBrad, right? It's been so little reversal. He's been knocked down so many times and just blocked it off.
Yeah, it's really interesting because, you know, I remember when it was Kazunoko and Punko had the strongest Cammies at the start, and everyone was like, oh, look, Cammy's a kind of go-crazy character. And when I watched KBrad play, I was always like, I felt like KBrad was playing it the correct way. And with Xiaohai, I mean, Xiaohai's kind of nuts too, so.
Yeah, you got to have a little mix of both, I think, is the real answer. Oh, yeah, not too far for a combo from Myers. He still has the corner, but the dash, yeah, it was preemptive. He had a little fierce out there. That button's really fast, so just saw the movement, clipped him, and that was good from KBrad.
Yeah. But even so much, the way Xiaohai plays, it is that very controlled aggression as well. Not crazy go nuts with the character.
Yeah, controlled offense is the way you got to do it. You have to take risks sometimes.
But it's interesting how much KBrad takes it and pulls that risk part away. No wake-up uppercuts, you know, just a lot of very solid footsies.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to work better against some characters than others, and some players than others, right? It's the same kind of idea. Trade on wake-up, so not a real meaty from KBrad.
Again, here we go. Long sequence there. No buttons from KBrad. No anti-air either. Wasn't ready for that. Either that or was worried that Alex was going to go for a dive kick, maybe change his jump timing. Oh, here we go. Conversion.
Oh, yeah. Didn't believe he was in the corner. Now this is a big chance for KBrad. Whoa, miss.
Too far. He went for a a higher damage combo, but wasn't in range.
And critical art. Yeah, he just built it at the end, so that's going to be around. Totally worth spending.
Yeah, so far, KBrad's clutch has been really high. He's been able to close out a lot of these rounds.
Oh, yeah.
We saw that against KrigG as well, just falling behind very early on, and then all of a sudden, just one sequence, and he just does all this damage. Oof.
Yeah, got him. Good work from KBrad. He does, yeah, there's uppercut from Myers, and that's the kind of risk that he takes that KBrad often doesn't.
Nice block on the crossover again. Same situation. I feel like Alex is trying to react to him standing up, but KBrad blocking at the very last second, throwing off the confirm.
Ooh, a little low medium kick. Another one, and he got the autocorrect DP. Anything will do it. Yeah, the dive kick over the button. KBrad really just, his offense is really safe. His neutral game is low risk as well. It's just really like everything he does is so safe and so risk-free, and then Myers has got to find a way to deal with it. It seems like he's becoming really frustrated at a lot of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And really, you know, this pace is favoring KBrad so much, and Myers hasn't found a way to force offense at all.
And, you know, I've often said when it comes to fighting games, oh, well, KBrad getting the confirm on that one. But I've often said about fighting games, you know, it's really about learning how to frustrate your opponent and put them in really uncomfortable situations, and I feel like KBrad has done that exceedingly well so far against Alex.
I mean, look how many buttons he stuck out against Myers, right? He's going to force the jump soon, because Myers really is just not comfortable playing this ground game at this point, and then, yeah, just takes up space. And since he established all those buttons, Myers was not ready for the dash.
Because like you said, he was trying to bait him into the jump, but then he was like, oh, he's not jumping. That means he's playing the super slow defensive game, so I'm just going to dash up and throw. And he's gotten that twice now. And now just a tiny bit of life left. And so Alex goes for his own. You see him dash up with a button to throw, and KBrad defends it.
Yeah, totally ready. He's just snuffed all the options that Myers is going for. Seems really comfortable just in this matchup in general. You know, I know he talked about how at SCR he wanted to play Xiaohai in the finals of the tournament, right? But that was one of the things where he was like, yeah, I feel really good about the candy mirror, and you can see it here. Seems good about all these ranges. Great block and punish.
And I've often been told by a lot of his EG teammates that KBrad has the most ridiculous reactions out of everybody. And you can see it. He's been definitely, well, there you go. A great example right there. Oh, man.
Misses uppercut, and that's that. Yeah, buttons from Myers. 5-1. KBrad, really the lead that he's had on both of these players is really impressive.
Yeah.
You know, KrigG, it was about him forcing offense and playing forward, and now Myers is about him playing back and really just being the patient one. And then, you know, when he does get his opportunity for offense, he of course takes it. But I think all of his offenses, you know, were pretty risk-free most of the time. And if he does get uppercut, okay, well, I'm going back to this neutral where he's looked great.
Okay, so Alex Myers finally gets a throw bait out of KBrad and now close to stun. What's the mix-up here? Baits out.
Finally an uppercut.
Interesting. The only time he's done it, and it was kind of in one of those desperation moments.
Yeah, still. V-gauge available for KBrad.
All right, well, there you go. At least got the confirmed combo out of KBrad, so now he has to just raw catch him with it, and there it is.
Yeah, good defense from Myers. He stays patient. A lot of gray is built up. Yeah, that's a big throw. See, KBrad now forcing offense. He has to since he's down.
Yeah, and losing a lot of extra life through that gray health, but then finds the counter hit medium punch.
Yeah, and confirm.
Yeah, able to take that round. But he hasn't been able to take any of these games. He's been winning rounds here and there, but KBrad is, oh my God.
Come on, man. And then you see Myers try it, and he just couldn't get it. Yeah, that was such crazy reaction time. Oh, yeah, delayed back throw, close to stun. You see him forcing forward. Any of those buttons will keep the stun gauge up.
Yeah, Alex Myers backdash right away, just was trying to get out of there and save himself from the stun. He is safe from the stun, but then, wow, just goes right in there for the throw. Tried to sneak in a cute little V-skill.
Yeah, and the pushback after he got hit by the V-skill was so weird. It was just weird range. But you see KBrad give up that space. He's okay with it. He can get out of the corner now with that jump dive kick.
Oh, that's going to do. Oh, no.
Drop.
Oh,
no.
And then Alex with no punish.
Great reaction.
Oh, okay. It's going to be huge amount of damage. As we said, 900 health against Cammy.
A throw kill.
And there it is, right there.
5-2. Now Myers puts himself back on the board after a few games that went pretty convincing for KBrad.
All right.
Seems that Myers, he got to force a bit more offense, and when he got the lead and KBrad had to come to him, Myers was, you know, he's better because now they're in that slugging range that Myers is going to excel in a bit more.
Yeah, but so far, KBrad's footsies, you see him crouch. Oh, okay. I was just about to say KBrad's had the better confirms, but there you go, a false positive for KBrad.
And look at the corner carry Myers got here. Got him again, yeah, confirmed.
Okay.
It's looking like a switch.
All right, goes for the uppercut because you still get the pressure, but here he goes. Comes KBrad, gets the uppercut, still has the second half of V-trigger left to bust out. No anti-air.
Yeah, just wasn't prepared. Oh yeah, a little interrupt. Gotta wonder if the side switch gave KBrad a input error there, it looked like, right?
Yeah.
Probably an input error.
All right, so Alex Myers now on, looks like 3 rounds in a row, I believe. So this might be one of the first win streaks that he's had in a little bit. Ooh, okay. Blocked at the last second.
Oh, no confirm from KBrad there. I like that he picked up offense, and then you see the block after the dive kick.
Okay, I like that. Finally showed that option. He's tried to bait that the counter throw a couple of times in the cross unders, but that time finally just went for the raw throw and snipped out the dash from Alex, so KBrad able to get some punish.
Wow, 2 in a row from Myers. Off the bar, committed. See V gauge available for both.
Yep, so KBrad has spent his... Ooh.
We could have juggled, but chose not.
Yep. And now KBrad sitting on the V-trigger and...
Oh my, yeah, and Myers, the defense, stayed patient that whole time.
That's smart, you know, you weigh your odds. You get thrown, you get thrown. You get hit, you die.
Yeah, it's a lot. And a lot of gray was built up from KBrad. That's really one of the strengths of Cammy, is her ability to build gray damage with these extended block strings, right? She gets the gray life, which you can see on those life bars when they land those medium or heavy normals.
Oh, there we go, counter hit, but just chooses to go into uppercut. Oh, and then the standing medium kick.
Yeah, really control from KBrad at the end. He had that lead. He wasn't going to throw it away. It was just relatively safe buttons at relatively safe ranges. It's nothing committal. Wow, the walk speed to get under. So fast, Cammy, man.
Now back to this neutral. Neither of them hitting very many buttons. All right, KBrad is in.
That's huge, yeah.
Using that standing medium kick almost to kind of measure out the EX dive kick. Oh, no!
Miss. Yeah, miss from K.
And,
okay.
Oh, okay,
Got
but he whiffed the jab. Alex thought that was a throw whiff, so he went for it. And, you know, I swear we saw that at Red Bull last week. I wonder if that's going to be a new strategy if anyone tries to shimmy whiffing jabs to bait out throw punishes.
Not going to spend the second half. KBrad, yeah, he had all the meter in the world to work with. And that's one thing you have to worry about from Cammy when you see that she's got full gauge. Pressuring her is super dangerous because uppercut, critical art to get away. Really popular strategy. And I mean, you saw KBrad punish it earlier, but what, he gets like fierce into drill or uppercut? That's not huge.
Yeah, as opposed to uppercut, blocked, walk up, crush counter into big old damage.
It's a billion damage. Against Cammy, that's half your life.
All right, so KBrad able to keep Alex Myers from getting a win streak, going up 6-2. Remember, KrysG only won 3 games against KBrad, and KBrad looks like he's on pace to do very similar. And wow, that's standing fierce again. Okay, here's an opportunity now. Oh, max damage. Great stuff from Alex Myers getting that pull confirmed, but then mistimed the meaty standing light. And so KBrad just wakes us up with the crouching jab.
Got him again. And there's the EX for big damage, especially on Cammy. See the patience now for KBrad. He's got a lead. No reason to pick up the pace.
Yeah, he's just gonna, oh, okay. But here's a big opportunity. Not gonna spend the second half. Wow, interesting. Gonna use it to get in, gets the throw. Is that enough? Not quite.
No, one more. KBrad with some bar now.
Yeah. Wow.
See him stay patient. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
None confirmed, and the throw tech is super important for Myers.
Yeah, just down to a tiny bit of life for both characters. Basically down to one hit. And oh, and Alex Myers with the risky dash forward and the crouch medium kick, but it is gonna work. And he's gonna take that round.
Yeah, stole it from KBrad, who had such a big lead. We were talking about how patient he was playing with it. Now Myers forward.
Okay, big punish now for Alex Myers. Gonna save meter. And that neutral jump has not worked on KBrad. He has almost always had, oh, he tried to uppercut the jump, but the dive kick avoided it, and here comes big old damage.
Yeah, didn't even have to spend the critical art. Now walk down pressure, tons of gray damage. Any hit will do it. Oh, block and punish.
Oh, yeah.
Not
yeah.
sure.
Minus
Yeah,
8 on that.
Spend the critical art. It's going to get the kill, and it's going to put us to a last round.
Yeah. Yeah, that is one of the most punishable, in fact, might be one of the only punishable V reversals on block.
Yeah, it gets you out of the corner is the strength of it, right?
Exactly.
So really, when you V reversal, you should only be doing it when you know it's going to hit. On normals that have lots of blocks. And now look at this pressure for Alex Myers. Huge amount of stun in gray.
And the beautiful thing for Cammy is her uppercut, I think, is 7 frames, and it reaches super far, so it punishes so many things like that. So, yeah, if you block Cammy's V reversal with Cammy, that's a free roundhouse uppercut.
Oh, throw tech OS, not chased down, but still. Myers with a pretty big lead. Diminishes now, KBrad. You see that fake dive kick again to bait the uppercut. Had he gotten it, it would have been the round. Oh, no cancel.
No.
That was death. If Myers had hit heavy punch, heavy kick, and popped that V-trigger, all right,
it's going to be here. Yeah, end of the, oh, no, just goes for the uppercut. Didn't want to risk missing the critical art or something. Just went for what was safe.
Yeah, now 3-6. Myers looking a bit better here. You know, I really think that he looks more comfortable in the ground game than he did before. He's hitting some new buttons. I like that Crouch Fierce is coming out a bit more. In general, he's using it as a whip punish tool, and he is switching up his jump timing enough to make it hard for KBrad to anti-air.
Oh, again, a missed false positive on that hit confirm. Oh, trying to get KBrad to touch buttons. Trying to crush counter it with that stand roundhouse.
Yeah, it'll even crush a throw tech if you do it early. Oh, missed dive kick.
Yeah. Gotta be careful about that. A little bit of a height restriction on those. Good patience from KBrad, and what a whiff punish on that dive kick. And now this time, Alex Myers has turned to be really patient.
They both have the V.
Oh,
anti-air jab. Oh, yeah, he was negative on the end of that. So now you got to be careful. Still a lot of resources for Alex Myers. Has that critical art.
Yeah, in fact, one crouching medium kick into drill might get...
Oh, unsafe.
No.
Yeah.
He really wanted that crouching medium kick drill into critical art because that would have taken the round, and I think he was just a little too eager for it.
Yeah, it was one of those things where you don't really confirm it. It's just in your head, you're like, if this hits, I win. So I'm confirming it.
Yep. It's not confirmed to confirm, or the confirmed to not confirm. Now back to this neutral game.
Yeah, great anti-air from Myers. I like that he walked forward first so that dive kick would have still been uppercut. And Myers finding a lot of defensive jabs so far, and it seems like okay, crushed.
There's that big damage, but just didn't get far enough forward, and that's going to give Alex Myers an opportunity to get back in there. Oh, missed the crouching medium
defensive
punch.
jabs again from Myers. He keeps finding offense off of it.
Yeah, but he missed the double crouching medium punch, which was really a lot of damage left on the table now.
100%, yeah. You see KBrad just walking forward and blocking low, hoping that Myers will let the drill go.
Yeah,
get the
no
punish.
more trigger now for Alex Myers, so it's got to find a different way to confirm.
Got him, critical art.
He just got that critical art, like literally right there.
Boom, and that is huge damage. KBrad, get the round on that, get the game on that. That is 7-3. Big hill for Myers to climb.
All right.
Really, I do like a lot that KBrad, you know, is more comfortable managing the neutral, and you know, he's not spending his resources on anything else. He never really has to do anything, and I mean, the amount of uppercuts that he's used on reversal, so few now. It's crazy to think that he's surviving Cammy's offense without doing much. And in terms of reversal, he does have jab and stuff.
Yeah, but he's just not letting himself get a crush counter. It's almost like the threat of the uppercut. He's just using the threat of the uppercut, never actually using the uppercut itself.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, there it is.
Oh, there we go, finally. And
See how much damage he ate for it.
yeah, that's why it's scary. Oh, nice! Using the correct uppercut, the light kick one, to catch him right above his head. Jump back throw OS, but puts himself a little bit into the corner. That's the downside to the... Oh, that was unfortunate for
Yeah,
Alex.
Myers just ended up getting hit. Throw.
Stun?
One
No,
more
not
for stun.
quite.
Yeah, one more. Missed dive kick, and that was huge. Myers tried to throw bait instead of confirming jab. Still one hit from this. With all that gray on there.
Yeah, that's why you see KBrad backing up, and this is what he's willing to do. He's always willing to slow the pace down a lot.
Yeah, he's just walking back and forth. He's really not... Yeah. He's really not risking much by hitting that low medium kick at that range. Recovers fast enough that even if you jump, you'll be okay. Late dive kick. Yeah, and Myers had more plus frames. He landed lower on the feet. That's where you want to aim the dive kicks.
Right. Okay, there we go. Alex Myers winning that standing fierce war. Now has KBrad in the corner. Is going to be able to confirm. Not quite stun. He went for the throw, but it was too fast. Too early.
You see patience from KBrad. He just let his stun run down. And then because of that, Myers got a little antsy and jumped himself into the corner.
Was that intentional from KBrad to avoid the dive kick, just to drill under? If it was, that was sick. It's good stuff. Oh, here we go. He gets the counter hit, crouching light punch.
He just blocks again. He expected uppercut from KBrad. Back throw. Now it's really dangerous for Myers. He has one hit from death.
Yeah, one hit confirmed into critical art, and it's done.
Oh my, the defense from Alex Myers.
And sometimes, oh,
Stuffed.
wow.
And the throw tech OS, no chase. Myers could have drilled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that should do it right there. And he's not even going to have to spend meter to do it. So there you go. He's going to take that.
Got to take that screenshot. He wants everybody to know that he got that round.
Yeah, and it's the craziest part is that defense that we saw from Alex Myers, not touching buttons. A lot of the times your brain tells you that, but your hands don't.
Oh,
like your
it's super
hands
tough.
just hit buttons. And so to be able to have that patience to just block there, really strong stuff.
You see Myers is on this critical art. You got to know the buffer is coming. Oh, yeah. Thought he could get it in time.
And now, yeah, using the EX drill to try to build up. Oh, no, wasn't expecting that.
It's big damage output, especially looking on Cammy. That's so much.
Yeah, and he's going to get the meaty.
Yeah, he's still got media timing after full V
But
gauge.
still hit her out of the air. What did that hit?
Maybe backdash or jump.
Yeah, oh, backdash might have been okay.
Yeah, it was countering it, so
Yeah.
probably. Still full V gauge for both players.
No anti-airs from KBrad again.
Again. Miss, but still, yeah. Myers is out of there. Okay. Chase down.
Myers really trying to go in. And
Taking a lot of risks.
yeah, because
Oh, he was out of range.
we've seen it before. Whenever Alex has the V-trigger, KBrad runs away. When KBrad had the V-trigger, Alex goes in and gets the uppercut.
Oh, man. You got to watch out for Chip. Well, now not a threat. Still scary. No V gauge left
man.
for Alex Myers. One of these medium kicks as a whip punish could do it. He's got to be careful. Good block. Confirm.
go,
One
yeah.
guess. Oh, he was just out of range. He snuck in the low medium kick. That's going to be 8-3 KBrad.
Yeah, that was beautiful there from KBrad. Just see the patience. He blocked all three of those light attacks, and he just waited. He saw Alex back off and was like, okay, you're out of range now. I'm not worried about throws or some frame traps, so throw out this crouching medium kick, and sure enough, takes that round and the game.
Yeah, it was really smart. I mean, Myers could have maybe gotten out of the range of it, right? But it's like KBrad just snuck that low medium kick right into that position. Okay, one more for stun. Oh, that would have been stun if canceled.
Oh, but here we go. Alex Myers getting stuff out there. I would almost spend the second half because, oh no.
Gonna get
Yeah,
uppercut.
I feel like if you get it early enough on the first activation, just spend the second half to get your damage and then just build up another V-trigger during
Right.
the course of that round.
You'll get an opportunity to have 2 V-triggers in one round, which is so powerful, right? Oh, throw bait, but
Oh,
not
too
in
slow,
time.
yeah.
And Myers had the right idea, and we saw that a few times for him in this set where he's just been so comfortable. He thinks he has it, but no. Oh, huge jump.
Not even. Oh no,
it
he
was
did the
wrong,
wrong
yeah.
one. He did the wrong one. Yeah.
I think it was uppercut into critical art, and he just got the critical art instead.
Yeah, might have been.
See, KBrad, despite a little mistake, just backing off. He's not going to press too hard. He gave up a lot of space.
Yeah, I really like that patient play from KBrad. Too far.
Popped. Now you got to be careful. Oh, the chase down.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, you see it hits kind of awkwardly. Not going to get the uppercut afterwards. Counter hit from Alex Myers. Gives him this sequence just with the fierce. Not enough to kill. And now trying to get away, but a beautiful chase down from KBrad.
Oh, the double dash in his face, and he tech. Still, KBrad's so dangerous. He's close to this critical art. Got one more.
Oh, what a throw tech.
Yeah, that back throw would have killed. You got to be careful. EX. Good blocks from Myers, another.
Oh, didn't know what side he was going to end up on. Got hit by the jab, but then KBrad wasn't ready to confirm it.
Oh,
Not
the low
enough
medium kick
punish.
just missed. You see KBrad trying to play slow. Gotta wonder when that jump dive kick will come from Myers.
Oh,
The throw, it's so late, and the chase down.
Wow.
Such a terrifying round. There was only a few seconds left on the clock anyway. Still, KBrad in the lead. That was a tough round. Man, Myers fought tooth and nail for that round.
Yeah. Every time Alex has been able to win, it's been that kind of a round. It's been, I mean, there's a few rounds, obviously, because that's how Cammy goes. But a lot of the times, Alex Myers really, I feel like he's exerting so much more energy than KBrad is.
Yeah, and that's what happens when your offense is, you got to take more risks, since KBrad is doing better on the ground, and he's getting more damage here, so you have to take some kind of risk. And I like that, Myers isn't getting throw baited too much, right? He's hitting buttons defensively, and neither is KBrad. Great V reversal as well.
Yeah. But didn't confirm his combo, and so Alex Myers going to get the counter poke. Oh, he's going to get the juggle with the uppercut. There we go, Alex Myers. I mean, he's been keeping this 2-to-1 pace, but I mean, obviously that's not going to be even remotely good enough.
Yeah, it's 10-5 as the final score is not what you want.
Exactly.
You want the W. Still down pretty far as Myers, but he slowly seems to understand this more and more as we go. Seems like he's a bit better about this neutral and trying to find ways to force his offense. And I think he's figured out that the jump is not too bad of an idea, because KBrad's had some miss anti-airs.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten a few free jumps on KBrad. But right now, not jumping a lot, still playing patient, and nice confirm. He confirmed off of seeing Cammy do an action.
Jump over, and KBrad gets under, but no punish on the landing frames. Okay, fierce.
Same kind of situation there. Not reacting to the hit, you're literally reacting to the other character starting to attack.
Oh, great block.
Oh, wow. Like one time that KBrad went for that uppercut. And like we said, we haven't seen that a lot from him. And the one time he did it, good on Alex to,
I mean, probably less than
out.
a handful of times, right?
Yeah, I mean, I may have counted three or four
Yeah,
total.
it has not been very many.
Yeah, and the fact that Alex was able to block it and bait it out the one rare time he did it, good stuff to him. But yeah, there you see the no pushback on those two lights, keeping Cammy in throw range.
A stun. Gets big damage here. We'll see what resources he commits. Okay, just the one. And, oh, that would have been it. Now Myers with a chance.
Critical art? No, he's going to save it.
Yeah, it's got a long comeback.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, the wake up jab. Myers was whatever he was looking for, just a little late on it.
Yeah, right now, KBrad not quick rising is throwing off Alex's meaty timing.
Yeah, definitely. He's having some errors, like trying to keep that up. Okay, great
Ooh,
reaction.
okay, there we go. Alex Myers showing that he's got those reactions as well.
No hit confirms, but Myers still has offense anyway.
Oh, that could have comboed into crushing medium kick potentially, but
He was already committed to the stagger.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, throw is good. You'll take that if you're Myers, right? I mean, a throw when your opponent's in V-trigger is totally worth it.
There you go. See, Alex Myers getting some play from jumping forward.
Yeah, it seems like he's really understood that there's not a lot of anti-airs from KBrad. Critical art.
Yeah, he's got to spend it. He wants to catch up as close as he can.
You also get meaty pressure after this.
Yeah, and put the fear into Alex as well.
Oh, got him.
There it is. Yep.
Dead. Just like that. Huge comeback from KBrad. And that was one of those times, the very few times where Myers, he didn't want to risk the uppercut, right?
You see Myers leaning back in his chair. Looked like that cat that gets the flower put on his head.
Oh,
you know?
man.
Yeah. That's exactly what Alex Myers looked like.
Yeah, 9 games for KBrad, who's looking like he could take 2 sets today in pretty convincing fashion.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that he jumped at the start this time, right? Since, you know, Myers has been getting away with jumps against him, so why not force it, you know, to see if your opponent can handle it as well.
Yeah, I mean, if he wins this game or even the next game, KBrad will have, his opponents won't have even have gotten 10 games total.
Yeah, Chris got 3, so. Yeah, that works.
No confirm.
But you know, Myers does a good job of, like, when things drop, he checks first.
Yeah.
In those scrambles, Myers' buttons are coming out first pretty much every time.
But there you see again, KBrad countering through the lights, and it's something that Alex hasn't done to KBrad very much. He's respect the stand light kick, crouch light kick. He hasn't disrespected it enough.
Yeah, not even with buttons, not with uppercuts.
Oh, okay, here we go. Confirm off of that counter hit stand medium punch, and that should be the end of the round with the follow-up uppercut.
Yeah, didn't have to commit any extra resources, no meters. Wants to take a screenshot of the lovely bananas. Just making sure people
Every
know.
time he wins a round, he's like, oh, let's take a picture now. I need to show people that I did win a few rounds.
Reaction from KBrad, it didn't juggle fully.
Yeah, interesting, only 1 hit on that EX uppercut. Oh, here we go.
Again, that scramble, right? When things don't work out, Myers is first to pull the trigger.
Oh, and he's gonna go right into the critical art. Try to do as much damage as he possibly can. Again, put the pressure on KBrad this time.
Oh, crushed. And he could have
uppercut, yeah. And again, see, I really feel like if there's no quick rise from KBrad, I almost just feel like Alex should just back off.
Oh, this could be a round for KBrad real quick. He could just turn around. Oh, with a whiff. Okay.
Oh, that could have just been raw critical art punished.
Gotta be careful. Any button from KBrad confirmed. Okay, now no more critical art threat. Oh, interrupt. Okay, but he didn't have V gauge.
Yeah, not gonna get anything off of that. Crouch Spears, here comes KBrad.
Oh, the throw is probably gonna do it because of the gray damage. It was just a bit of extra health. Now, King of the Hill point for KBrad, who really just came in today and caused problems for everybody. Both these players really cannot seem to figure out his style and the way he's approaching.
Oh, nice. Once again, getting that confirmed, and then the counter hit crouch light punch.
This time KBrad waited in case there was uppercut. There wasn't one. And now you see the buffers. Myers waiting for the jump.
Okay,
whip punish.
Beautiful.
Couple of those.
Yeah. You still have to take a tiny step, but it's... Oh, no, he missed the dive kick. But KBrad...
Yeah, he just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You see the escape, man. Myers really trying to force stuff. A couple of bars, and he's moving in a lot. He really, there's a sense of urgency. Counter hit confirmed.
Ooh.
Too far.
Yeah, KBrad really tried to maximize that damage. He wanted everything. Oh, great stagger timing on that. Uppercut follow-up. Not going to be enough to kill nor stun. And KBrad is still basically 1 hit away from taking this. One low forward into drill into critical art might do it.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you start adding up that gray or an extra chip.
Okay, no more trigger at least. So it's going to be a little hard.
Oh, we got him. Yeah, that was so scary. I mean, had that been uppercut, critical art, he was dead.
Yeah.
That would have been KBrad all day, but he just didn't spend the resources. So now Myers, you know, he's got 5 games. He needs to win 5 straight over KBrad.
Yeah, and as we've mentioned, you know, KBrad has been very reserved with counter uppercuts.
Oh, yeah.
So I just feel like Alex should be going in a little bit harder, you know, just to try to pressure more on meaties. But again, he's missing his meaty timing when KBrad's not doing the quick rise. And if he could shore that up a little bit, you know, definitely he would have a... I feel like he would cause KBrad to want to wake up uppercut more often.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job, you know, KBrad, a delayed rise, but also, you know, sometimes he'll bring out wake up jab, right? He'll just counter with his own jab. Like right there, he tried.
Oh no, wake up throw from KBrad. All right, here we go. Alex Myers maximizing some of that damage with the stand fierce. A little too close for that dive kick.
Yeah, there's throw. Now KBrad at the... Oh, he took a big risk, yeah.
Oh, and now once again, King of the Hill point going back to KBrad. Alex Myers needs to win 2 rounds to stave off KBrad's victory.
And KBrad with so much meter. Mentioned those makings confirmed. So scary. That crouching fierce reaches out and takes it. Now 50% lead almost for KBrad.
Yeah, well, Alex Myers close to building his own meter, so the lead is still tenuous because Alex Myers needs just to hit him 1 time and get the confirm as well. They'll be even again.
Yeah, he's got that CA as you see.
Not going to spend it just yet. He's going to save it.
Yeah, big damage output on that. No CA again,
Yeah,
but
because he
close
wants to stun. Yeah, and again.
Counter. Yeah, a
the
couple
wake up,
of.
stand light punches. Okay, here we go.
Oh, the miss.
Oh,
Huge. This is huge.
Oh, that could potentially do it. Not
One
quite.
more. Last guess for Alex Myers, and he gets clipped.
And there it is. The EX dive kick is going to do it for KBrad. KBrad takes it 10-5.
And he is the ESL King of the Hill, representing Northern California.
And guys, don't go anywhere, because remember, we're gonna talk to the players here, but afterwards there's gonna be a little bit more. You're gonna want to stick around for that.
Definitely, and as you can see, this is the bracket that we had today. KBrad not only defeating NYChrisG, who was representing Southern California just a little bit ago, he defeated Ronan Alex Myers, who was King of the Hill last week. Tried to hold on to it, after beating Chris Satarian in that long first 10. But then lost this week to KBrad. It was a really interesting set. We saw the stylistic differences in the mirror. But despite everything, KBrad really stuck to his guns. His game plan was working, and it caused Myers to kind of switch things up. A few times you saw a few adjustments. But really interesting from both players. It was an awesome set. We're going to head over to James to talk to KBrad a bit about how things went.
All right, KBrad. So you have taken the King of the Hill in this 4th week here. How happy are you to be able to get a win for Northern California?
So happy, man. we was down, what, 3-0? 3-0, we finally won one. I was pretty happy about that, represent for NorCal.
All right. Well, how did you feel like that match went? I mean, you won 10-5. You won basically at a 2-1 clip against Alex Myers. What's your assessment of how that played out?
Like I said, in the matches, when he got in, I was like, and his offense is pretty scary. So I was like, I don't know when to tech. I don't know. He started to catch on that I would tech late. So he would do short and then delay. He'll walk back, or he'll do delay strong and then it'll hit me. I was like, man, he's starting to catch on to my habits. Let me try to keep it so neutral heavy that I'm never in those situations. So if I was winning on the ground for the most part, but yeah, when he got in, it was pretty scary, man. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was interesting because when we were watching it, both Steve and I kept noticing, for example, you almost never did wake up uppercuts. You didn't pressure all the time. You knocked him down. Was that definitely something that you were intentionally doing?
Yeah, that's my style, man. If you watch people tell me all the time to uppercut more in this game. They're like, oh, this game, you got to uppercut. And I'm like, I think you're a maniac. Because I definitely think you can play it super safe, super solid, super calculated. But I feel like Cammy loses about it, especially with him having V-trigger. It was a lot of times if I would have uppercut, he would have got crush counter and it would have gave him the V-trigger. Right. So I would have ate some fat combo. I would have been down. So I was like, I'd rather try to block it out in tech instead of DPM. Okay,
cool. And so what would you say to Alex to be able to do something to play a little bit stronger against you?
No, Alex style of Cammy works. It works for sure. It's just that he has to get in though. I feel like he can try to. I don't like to tell people to switch up their styles if it's been working. He got top 8 at Canada Cup and everything. So I'm pretty happy for him. But for that offensive style, he needs to do something in the neutral. He needs to do something to get in. Use more EX dive kicks or something, because his offense is very scary. So yeah, I think he should stick with the style. He made a few mistakes here and there. That's all.
All right. So you've gotten yourself $500. You've gotten yourself that controller from Controller Chaos. How happy are you about that?
Pretty happy. Give me a nice little steak dinner, skirt steak,
Nice. And we're actually going to, well, congratulations to you, by the way. We're going to take an opportunity to talk to Alex Myers for a little bit and ask him how he felt about that matchup as well. So let's bring in Alex here. Yeah, go ahead. Mr. Alex Myers, so what do you feel like went wrong in that match there?
I felt like whenever KBrad got in, his pressure was really good. And I was starting to realize, oh, this is what I do to people. It's like, man, this is hard to breathe. And he got some good poke strings going. Mm-hmm. I tried to contest when I thought he was negative. I'd block the stand medium kick and go for my own crouch medium kick, but he would tag me. I guess I was a little too late. But yeah, it was a good match. He played good. Just got to work on the Cammy matchup, I think, a little bit. He's really good.
I mean, how much practice do you have in the Cammy mirror matches? Have you played against a lot of other very high-level Cammies?
I've only played Punko. I usually body Punko, but he doesn't play like KBrad. So
What's interesting, I mean, a lot of times what players do is, you know, they usually take strategies from, you know, other players that are using their characters. Was there anything about KBrad's game that you felt like that you can take and maybe integrate into your own play?
I like the stand medium kick and a crouch medium kick right after, in case they start pressing buttons. I think I should have been more patient whenever he started to poke me, because I started to poke when I was like a little in negative situations. He was more aware of those situations than I was. So.
Okay. Well, we're going to, well, again, congratulations to last week's accomplishments there. Obviously, weren't able to hold it down for 2 weeks in a row, but it's all good. But look, we have some cool news coming to you, and so for that, let's throw it back over to Steve and a special guest.
Hey everybody, it's a Mr. Special Guest. It's Joshua Gray joining me on the desk, shooting the finger guns. How are things going?
Really good, Sajam, really good. Very, very impressed to see how many great storylines have been coming out of the Street Fighter V scene, and also to see this rivalry between NorCal and SoCal going so well so far. SoCal, you almost had it. You almost had it all the way.
Almost had the sweep. All
Almost.
4 in a row, and then NorCal steals it at the end. I just wish SoCal had another chance to get in there and mix it up, you know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, because of the great success that is King of the Hill, and also the very, 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 very good play that we've seen so far, and the hard work from the ESL team, we will be extending King of the Hill starting on November 22nd for 4 more weeks. KBrad will be defending NorCal from the SoCal Challengers, and I think everybody's really excited about that.
All right, so that is not next Tuesday.
Not
There's
next
one
Tuesday.
Tuesday off, but the Tuesday after, SoCal's coming in to give Mr. KBrad the business. I'm glad to hear it. I didn't want him to walk away just thinking, oh, yeah, I got the whole thing. You know what I mean? I want him to have to defend it.
Hey, he's got it for 2 weeks. And
2
that's
weeks.
definitely, that's worth 2 steak dinners in my opinion.
2 steak dinners?
You enjoy that, KBrad. Huge thank you to everybody who's been a part of King of the Hill. We're very, very excited. We're going to be extending it. Who will it be? Who will it be that's going to face off against KBrad from SoCal? We're going to find out soon, folks. Again, make sure you follow us on Twitter at ESLSF and use that hashtag ESLKOTH. Thanks for supporting this scene, the SoCal scene, the NorCal scene, and the entire scene for Street Fighter V. And best of luck to all the competitors at the Asia CPT Regionals coming up.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
Yep, and then also the Capcom Cup happening in December in Anaheim, California. Make sure you get your tickets for that. Until then, on behalf of everybody here at ESL, thanks for watching. We'll see you November 22nd. Good night and good game.
See you guys next time.